Let's go to John in Oceanside, California. Hello.
Hey, wondering if you checked out those photos or the video of the mock human sacrifice in the Bohemian Grove.
No, I have not. Carlos in Dallas, you're on.
Yeah, you can see those photographs of the Bohemian Grove at the...
You want to, buy time to advertise your website, we're welcome to take your business.
877-4-ALLEN or 367-26 John in San Marcos, California.
Hey, Alan.
Hi, John. You there?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I was wondering, since you've heard a little bit about it and you've probably seen the photos and the video clips, I was thinking we could spend a few minutes talking about the Bohemian Grove and the mock human sacrifice that's done each year by the Republican elite.
Got it.
What are your comments on that?
I don't know much about it.
You haven't checked it out after hearing about this bizarre activity that the Republicans engage in?
All right, thank you very much.
Radio Graffiti, one sentence only. Hello.
Come on, man. You know that you can learn about the Bohemian Grove.
Hello.
The Bohemian Grove is not the only thing you need to get a clue about.
They invited myself, my brother Frank, my brother Mike, my brother Alfie to come and be their guest at the Bohemian Grove.
Is that right?
Yes.
Did any of
and
you
so
go?
I didn't want to get naked in front of a bunch of Republicans, so I didn't
worship
go.
Lucifer and have a mock human sacrifice. Thank you for not doing that.
Oh, thank you.
So you didn't go?
No.
All right. Thank
Henry
you very
Kissinger
much.
went, so I didn't.
All right. You don't want to see him naked, I don't think. The Friday Night Free-For-All is where you set the agenda, you run the show, you determine what we talk about. I do not. We take the calls in the order they arrive at 877-4-ALLEN or 877-367-2526. And we cannot, much as we would like to in some cases, we cannot keep you off the air. If you get through, you get on. John in San Diego, hello.
Alan, if you type in Bohemian Grove into any search engine, the entire page is full of wonderful links and photos, and I'm sure that you've
All right,
done
John, that's
this.
very nice. And someday you'll call me with actually a new topic, and rather than repeating yourself every single time you call me with the
Perhaps
same
we'll
thing.
talk.
That'll be nice. Terry in Greensboro, North Carolina, hello. Stop boring me. Don't bore me. Whatever you do, don't call and bore me. Sorry, I lost my head there.
I don't mean to bore you, but...
No, I wasn't talking to you. Go ahead.
Okay, great.
I just want to say, it's one call, and we put him on because we say on the free fall we'll put anybody on, and we do, but he calls with the same crap every single time he calls me. He's been calling me for years, trying to get on the show as a guest, and we're not putting him on as a guest, and, change your tune, because the tune ain't working.
Still waiting to have a lengthy conversation.
All right, you get one shot on the free-for-all, sir, okay? One shot. We go to John, also in Los Angeles. Hello, John.
All right, let's spend a few minutes talking about President Bush being a devil worshiper. Seriously, a member of the Illuminati and a worshiper of Lucifer, Satan.
What makes you believe... Oh, you're in Los Angeles tonight, huh? What makes you believe that he's a devil worshiper?
If you look at the theology of the Illuminati in groups and writings such as The Secret Doctrine of Helena Blavatsky, one of the favorite books of Adolf Hitler, where it talks about the serpent and the snake and Lucifer doing the correct thing and being the savior of humanity, and this is the theme of the Freemasons.
Yeah, but you've not yet proven to me that George W. Bush is a Satanist or devil worshiper. How do you prove that?
Well, I'm building up the evidence here. This is the theology, and it's written out plainly in these writings, such as The Secret Doctrine.
What does it have to do with Bush?
And Dogma.
What does it have to do
Let
with
me finish here, please.
Well, I only have a limited time. I'd like you to make your point quickly. What does it have to do with George W. Bush?
Well, he has been indoctrinated into these teachings undoubtedly
By
in
whom?
the Skull and Bones Illuminati connection.
So everybody in Skull and Bones is a devil worshiper?
The inner circle of Skull and Bones.
Does that include John Kerry as well?
Excuse me?
Does that include John Kerry as well?
John Kerry is undoubtedly in the hierarchy of the inner circle.
He's a devil worshiper?
Worshiper of Lucifer, undoubtedly.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Now we understand where Bush is coming from. 877-4-ALLEN or 367-2526.
Let's talk about the Bohemian Grove and the satanic mock human sacrifice.
I think we did already. Thank you.
We're here to the end of the show, Every night, color radio graffiti, one sentence only, 877-367-2526. Hello.
Bush worships Lucifer. He's in the Illuminati.
You only got one sentence only. That's it. Thank you, and good night.
Let's go to John in San Diego. Hello, John.
I think that it's a disappointment that you're such a high-paid gatekeeper along with Hannity to pacify the masses with issues of little significance.
I'm working for the man.
You, of course, are.
I'm doing it for the man who feeds me and clothes me and pays my rent. Because I do it for the man.
Pawn and puppet of the Illuminati while ignoring issues.
Yes, sir.
The
Yes, sir.
Bohemian Grove and
I don't ignore those issues, but I do what the man tells me. All right, let's go to Steve, the trucker in Portland, Oregon. Hello, Steve.
Hey, Alan, how you doing?
I'm doing as well as the man lets me do.
Let's spend more than just a few seconds talking about such an important issue like the Bohemian Grove.
Well, first of all, you are a problem. You have continued, since the show has been on the air, to try to get to me to put you on the show as a guest. You're a phony, and you're a fraud, and I'm not going to put you on the air as a guest. Okay? It's not going to happen. That's a guy, by the way, he has attempted to book himself as a guest on the show. He's left messages on my voicemail, has emailed me. We've talked to him off the air and tried to discern whether or not he was someone we wanted to put on as a guest. We decided not to. During the free-for-all, if he wants to call up and make his statements, he's welcome to do it. That's why we do the free-for-all. And if we decide that someone is, or someone we're not going to put on the show as a guest, I trust the determination of our producers. That's why they're hired to make those decisions. John in San Diego, hello.
Hello, do you think that the Skull and Bones Society will ever be discussed in a serious manner in the mainstream media and the power and the stranglehold that it has over American politics?
Yes. Tim in Racine, Wisconsin, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Well, I just took my steam there a little bit. Basically, I was wondering, I think that there is a symbiotic relationship between George Bush and some of these secret society people, one world bankers, international corporations, the illegal immigrants.
Right.
Of course, that's going to affect the labor market and bring down wages. And now you've got votes for whatever particular reason.
Yeah.
And I believe that there is a movement through some of these high-level people, Bilderbergs, the United Nations, that are destroying the borders slowly but surely. They're destroying the middle class of America. The health issue is out of, it's insane. Every area you look in the country today, from the Dubai port to, as far as I understand, now we have some communist corporations or with affiliates through this guy named Li Ka-shing. Have you ever heard of that guy?
One world government.
I know, Alan, but I mean, it is, I don't want to sound like a nut with the conspiracy theories, but when you look at all of the various angles and what's going on in the country, the scandals on every single issue. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what do you think?
I think we're all one.
Well, think about
E pluribus unum. Where do you think that comes from? I'm speaking low because...
Wasn't it called the Millennia Report that was written a little while ago?
I don't want them to hear me, so I'm speaking very low.
All right, Alan.
Thank you.
What can I say?
I think you've said it.
Though.
All right, sir.
Alex Jones.
Yeah, we've had Alex on the show recently. Thank you very much, sir.
John in San Diego, you're next on the EIB Network. Hello.
Since I have you on the line, Rush, have you seen the video of the Bohemian Grove ceremony that Alex Jones produced that's on Google Video?
No, been invited to Bohemian Grove, but I've never been there. And I've not seen the video.
Do you know about the activities within the Grove? Can you talk about that?
No, because I've never been there. All I know, all I know is that it's a bunch of elitists and power brokers who conduct secret meetings to take over the world, and they run around nude. It's all men, no women are allowed, and they run around, and you can find them going to the bathroom on the side of trees and so forth, and they have people come out and make speeches to them and all that. And I know it was started by members of the San Francisco Symphony way back who were shunned from San Francisco society, so they formed their own little club there up in Northern California. And it's, Where do you find these people? Have you ever heard of the Bohemian Grove? Oh, you haven't? He believes the Bohemian Grove is the CFR in the woods. The Bohemian Grove was started by members of the San Francisco Symphony or some orchestra way back, many years ago, shunned by San Francisco society. They have camps. It goes on for 3 or 4 weeks up in the Russian River area of Northern California. And there are members from all over the world, and they can take guests. There are people that come out and speak to them. It's rustic living. It's great food. It's great cooking. But people believe that it is nothing more than a secret meeting of world conspiracists who are out to take over the world's money supply and all these other things. I've been asked to speak at the Bohemian Grove, and I'll guarantee you this. Who he hung up? Who was this guy's name? John? Is that what you... John in San Diego. John, I guarantee you, if the Bohemian Grove is what you think it is, I would never have been invited there as many times, nor would I have been invited to go out and make... Some of my best golf buddies are members of the place, and they go out there and do it. It's just a social thing. It's just a pure social thing, and they do bring in entertainment and speakers. And it's rustic living out on the Russian River. And everybody has these fearful conspiracies and theories about it. One of the myths that always goes around about the Bohemian Grove is that if you do go, since it's all men, you can walk around nude if you want. You don't have to get dressed or any of that. You might even see George Schultz relieving himself on the side of a tree. So one night, some years ago, I was invited to a dinner in Washington of the American Spectator, Bob Tyrrell's fantastic, fabulous magazine and website. I was seated next to the former Treasury Secretary, the late, great William Simon. And he said, you gotta get out to the Grove. And I said, I thought he had a sense of humor. I said, I'd love to get out there because I would love to see George Schultz relieving himself on the side of a tree. And he looked... Who told you that? Why? That would never... I can't believe it. I'm shrinking in my seat because I thought he'd understand the humor, because I thought there's something everybody... And he was profoundly offended that that's what the reputation of Grove was. And I'm talking about George Schultz, the former Secretary of State. Look, I'm probably ruining any chance I'll ever have of being invited back, but I'm just telling you these are the popular myths about it, when it's actually harmless. It's just 3 or 4 weeks in the summer where people go out and have a good time. When they're tired of playing golf, they go to Grove.